Getting teed up for a freebie previously onto Cupid.
I just don't think we need to be digging that deep at the start there.
I mean, it's evident he's desperate to find the same sort of impact he did previously on Yoru. See, map 1 struggled in a number of high-pressure situations. Has to respect, right?
So ready for it. Yeah, Pacific just very ready. I think that's my frustration, is it becomes a bit choreographed. You're wanting this mid-round information, and you're putting bodies behind it this way, and you're just going to get picked off, right? This is kind of how Pacific have been working this map. I thought it was going to be a really kind of
Pacific के साथ बड़ा अगर Pacific हारती है तो बड़ा कुत्ता हारेगी यहाँ पे.
They just kind of got what they wanted again. Let's see what Lovers Rock does. I really don't want to see him overextend here, unnecessary, trying to find those opening picks. 7 as it stands. We are seeing a focus on A.
Everyone will be tasked once more with holding down the fort here. He's a million miles ahead of the next player. Flash off the corner here. Going to be able to slow things down with the snake bite as well. 7 looking to just go right on through here.
Yeah, the only difference maker could have been Lovers Rock above that then, but now... And straight through!
Oh!
Kraven! Stunning shots
नहीं
there!
यार.
Lovers Rock in unison here. We've seen him. Bye-bye, you...
Ninja अकेला कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा, पता था मुझे.
Appreciate what you tried. We're in zone 4.
Bro, बड़ा comeback भयंकर कर रहे हैं इसमें.
Stopping power from Kraven there.
Brings it now within 1 round. Pacific look to roll the dice a little bit, gamble their way into A side, but Kraven, good for the challenge. I mean, even with support here from Lovers Rock on the Blade Storm. I love this.
You can't blame him. I don't even blame you for it. I just didn't know if there was maybe meant to be a second flash through that smoke on site, if they were meant to do it at the same
Pacific
time
का coach
when you
तबाह
saw
हुआ
maybe
है.
a scene out there.
7 the second guy to pull it? I couldn't even remember which order
I think
he fell
7
in,
was first and then Cena fell. Oh.
wow.
अगर Pacific को डिफेंस जीतना है BBL के अगेंस्ट तो उन्हें कम से कम 2 राउंड की लीड चाहिए. लाइक अगर अभी वो इसे यहीं पे करते हैं ना पूरा, लाइक 12 राउंड यहीं पे पूरे करते हैं, किसी तरह से उन्हें ये राउंड निकालने पड़ेंगे अगले. उन्हें अपनी 8 विन्स पूरी करनी पड़ेंगी 8-4 पे. 7-5 भी जा सकता है, बुरा नहीं है 7-5, बट 8-4 बेटर है. पर जो लग नहीं रहा कि Pacific करेगा.
Well, Lovers Rock unfortunately has got right onto this angle early enough. He's going to catch potentially. Oh, that's awkward though. 7 able to catch on the back of the drone.
Yeah, but do you expect Rose? Yeah, they're still
doing nice.
They're going through these lovely motions. There's the flash
Nah, bro.
in that previous
7
round.
so good with these pops out of the smoke.
That
2
was,
back to back.
ठीक है, उन्होंने अपना प्लांट ले लिया. गुड.
Not done just yet though. LaRock nearly catching a spam.
Okay, LaRock is dead. It's a 1v3 वो नहीं कर सकता since Ninja 7 दोनों
Now it makes it awkward.
ऑनलाइन है इस वक्त.
very tough defuse.
Okay. मेन इशू वाइपर की पिट गई है, इंतजार कर रहा है कि डाउन हो. नहीं, अंदर गया. नाइस. निंजा को सिर्फ टाइम बाय करना. निंजा को सिर्फ टाइम बाय करना. No bro, no bro. नहीं होना चाहिए था. शिट, हार गए. मुझे पता था यार, उस भड़वे से इंतजार नहीं हुआ 2 सेकंड. ब्रो इंतजार नहीं हुआ उससे.
Oh my god,
what in God's name is that?
That was absolutely outrageous from LaRock.
Oh.
Calm as you like on one side. That was mental. I didn't think he had that.
I didn't think he had it.
मैं यार ना असल में पता क्या, लाइक मेरी ज़बान थोड़ी सी मानूस हो गया लगता है उनके लिए.
Spike noted on the other side as well. They know it's a fake now.
Confidence does something to this team, and it just scares the life out of me. You're not meant to be winning those 1v3s. You're not meant to be getting a 2-4 on discount like this.
I got the spike.
And Pacific were doing so well. What are you meant to do with this? 1 minute still to work with, but it's uphill.
Seven looking to maybe slip through further on mid here, but again, with nobody making moves once more, they might just opt to hold on to these guns they have. Obviously, it being round 11. They have the TP to bring in. Seven just 2 away from a null command. The other side is only Loiter with a divide. You're absolutely right.
ये राउंड भी गया PCF Pacific से मुश्किल है.
They had no right to win.
No.
And then they stamp out this early aggression so well, with Lovers Rock finding a collapse just to decide the round.
Yeah, that's done. Wrap it up. Get ready for next. God, I actually feel a bit for Pacific in this, because so many of these rounds are just X Factor rounds, aren't they? I mean,
yeah, BBL rounds.
Yeah. Dominic just wants to keep hold of this rifle, really. I think he will be able to at this point. But you got to work for these wins, don't you? It feels like we're getting a bit closer to that map 1 style, which is what we wanted. But 6-5, BBL have clawed this back after a dreary start. I mean, bloomin' heck. Yeah, he didn't even know there was a second.
It's so awkward as well, because they're just creeping onto this angle, and Lovers Rock is taking it pretty late as well.
मैं like 7-5 चाह रहा था, लेकिन मैं इस टाइप का 7-5 नहीं चाह रहा था.
I guess springboard immediately out of main, but
6-6 भी हो रहा है.
massive risk.
नो इशू तो होगा, क्योंकि पैसिफिक का डिफेंस अच्छा नहीं रहेगा, मुझे लग रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों. नाइस.
Good catch on Greven there. Lovers Rock still present. Potentially read this. Yeah, the Rock seems very aware, but
ओह नहीं, बहुत बैड लोकेशन पे. शिट. ओके, तीनों मरेंगे. और नहीं, थोड़ा सा मैस अप कर दिया वहाँ पे. Damn, bro.
I don't think he had that space there. And now they're just getting surrounded.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just real nice from Rose as well.
7-5, nice. बस मैं थोड़ा इनको ऑपोजिट देख रहा था. मुझे लग रहा था कि 7 पैसिफिक करेगी. मुझे पता है पैसिफिक नल्ले हैं, BBL तगड़ी टीम है, लेकिन यार ब्रो स्टिल मैं पैसिफिक को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ इस मैच में. क्योंकि मैंने फनेटिक को नल्लों से हारते देखा.
Like when we promoted to tier 1 as soon as possible, maybe I can say it feels amazing, but in my opinion, like we were expecting that
that. Bounding forward, and yeah, what were we hoping for there? A little bit cavalier about it all.
Maybe I'm wrong about Pacific in defense.
Though for mid, there's going to be a corner stuck behind this. The Loiter. Now, as you say, Krevin now going to come back in. Loiter on his own now.
Yeah, this is brutal. 2 kills for Loiter throughout this first half. It's not been a good start for him.
Nah, he's dead.
A lot to deal with, and not a lot of time.
He's good as dead, bro.
Ring Rosie, hold on. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go. Pacific
pata
using the numbers well. Gonna get on the defuse and get the first in the second half.
Hasty approach here for Pacific. Running down Rose to try and catch him here, but it's the spike being left that becomes really awkward for them. Able to actually get away with that, but then they can't actually get themselves onto site here. Valorant and Cupid both finding crucial kills to trim the fat. The BBL make it easy for this. Late drift back onto B site to pay off. You see investment here for Lovers Rock and the rest of BBL actually.
Look at that. Oh,
Yeah, 3 Bulldogs, a Guardian on the side of Pacific. Did they get caught off guard here? They did have a very solid understanding of the buy previously on split.
Valorant just called something out. I think he knows very much that they are coming this way. And they've given up the site here. Now, do they pre-take or do they respect it? Dart goes in, doesn't give them too much.
Spike planted.
So for now, they've let that one kind of fall away. But this post-bomb becomes a little bit difficult to a degree, right? Stingers, Sheriffs can do a bit more work in this. Trying to play in Lovers Rock. What can he get here? He'd need a bit of help from Previn. And well,
No.
Oh,
Shit, मुझे लग ही रहा था, bro.
Upgrade, but 11 HP. There's the trade out. Needs the rest of the boys now to come into the equation. He's trying to be tricky with it, but T-Net catches him.
पर अब क्या फायदा बहनचोद?
BBL, can you keep control of this? Pretty deep off site now. Gets tricky. Gonna need to get that shock dart going. Gonna need to try.
Nah, bro.
BBL making something out of nothing. And T-Net running out of time, running out of options. He's gonna try and he's gonna try and it doesn't matter.
Nah, bro.
They've done it again, BBL. Turning it on its head.
कम से कम like एक final match होना चाहिए इनका like 1-on-1 ना.
BBL able to actually stick the landing here. Lovers Rock with 2 crucial kills. When the catch from CNET is a blessing here, but
Last player dead.
the spam just landing right inside this smoke.
Track them down.
Certainly not letting their foot off the gas just yet. Still 2 rounds to the good for BBL. Now certainly with
2 round का gap इतना ज़्यादा नहीं होता. लेकिन अगर Pacific भागे नहीं तो.
take the fight to Pacific. Be a little more decisive here in terms of tempo. Probably built around Lovers Rock and his early progress already towards the Blade Storm. Loiter just one away from the divide as well.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I was looking at Lovers Rock, I'm like, oh, they could get those knives on early, but yeah, you're right. Loiter right there with him on this. On the other side, seeing a decent progress too. Ninja not a million miles off. BBL need to show a little bit of caution here. You don't want to be going into a stack. Going to invest for this. Loiter outside to catch a couple. That's going to be the ult ready to go if necessary. That's very early. There should be 2 more players considered. Now a 3rd spotted though. It's gets dangerous. Rose is a bit vulnerable here. Could be chased down again. This guy, he's so
slippery,
lucky. I don't know how he's living. By this though,
लाना तो यार.
You can see the Pacific are desperate.
Dead है bro Soba.
Hunt them down, but as it stands, all good here.
Valorant का मरा.
It didn't feel that safe, but they keep on standing.
Get the plant down as well for an extra point for LaRock towards the null command.
By the way,
Very good.
दोनों मेरी teams नहीं है like मुझे दोनों पसंद नहीं है but during this match मैं Pacific को support कर रहा हूँ.
CNET gonna have an operator in hand.
All the way like मैं Fnatic और Sentinels मुझे ज़्यादा पसंद है.
Previn, scope of his own. There are a couple of light shields to potentially punish it. BBL, can they continue this trend and effectively convert what would have been a bonus a little later on? But
Yeah. Well, there's that divide. Oh, they've drawn everyone on this.
big amount for knife as well, though.
Yeah, Valorant, the timing on the jump up, just a little bit unfortunate almost. Seven trying to get here fast. The paranoia good though. Going to catch Kreven at the very least.
ना दोनों ही पकड़े जाएंगे यार बंदा इतना बेवकूफ कैसे है बहन चोदी यार देखो बंदा कभी कभी ना लाइक बुरा खेलता नहीं लेकिन अपने आप खेलने लग जाता है बड़ी कुत्ती मौत मारेगा ये
Yes.
Need a little sign. All good.
Nice.
Good, but not good for Pacific.
दोनों
Really.
बच
This
के
is a bit
निकले
of a
हैं
tough one, right? It's
Yeah, I
gotta
mean, 'cause
take stock of things.
look at what's left here. CNED hasn't been able to get the Blade Storm, so he can't really cycle a weapon across. It's going to throw them off kilter now in terms of the buy and potentially give them a weird decision to make. I mean, if they hold on to this here, BBL are double digits now.
Yeah.
Two players saving really causes some issues in terms of stabilizing.
6-10 लाइक 4 राउंड्स जिनसे 2 कवर नहीं हुए लाइक हो जाते हैं देखो तुम ओवर टाइम लगा सकते हो मैंने सेम इन्हीं में ही मैंने 4 से 12 तक का सफ़र भी देखा है बंदों का आज आई थिंक वो मैच था बिटवीन एक्चुअली फुट में और कंफर्म नहीं है वो मैच किस में था बट एक टीम फुट थी और फुट ने रिकवर करा था आई थिंक 6 से
should indicate this could be pretty pacey. 3-2 split coming their way.
हाफ में उनके पास सिर्फ लाइक 3 राउंड थे.
Needs one, doesn't get it. Kreven there just bulldozes forward, but Seven's holding the line. He's done enough to deny them. Catch him mid and the spot in mid, but that was ambitious, CNED. The Rocks.
But again उस टाइम भी फुट अटैक पे थे. उन्होंने अटैक अच्छा किया था, डिफेंड नहीं हुआ था अपोनेंट टीम से. बट यहाँ पे पैसिफिक डिफेंस पे. अब ये राउंड तो जीतना चाहिए ना लाइक नंबर उनके साथ हैं पैसिफिक के.
And with that time, that internal sort of monologue to yourself is starting to have that question of where are they going. Loiter. Okay. About 3 too many there for him to handle. And Rose's opportunities are very slim. Hard to manipulate this with 3 players. You'd need one of them to make a mistake, give a chance open to you. He's been pretty clutch though. 1v3 is really tough. Especially you've got 7 alive ninjas there. Valorant infamously mechanically gifted. You can see the concern on Rose there. He doesn't know how far they've progressed with that. Already Dark coming in, allowing him to reposition.
Yeah, I mean, clearing back through main here, it could allow Rose an opportunity. I mean, he's just going to tuck in. Not going to look to catch anybody here. So I have util to work with, but it's going to be awkward here in a 1v3.
She wrote, but now he's off the angle. Tough to deal with. So toy with expectation, can't.
मुझे लगा था कि कहीं इन दोनों को ले ना जाए. लाइक एक छोटी सी फीलिंग आई थी मुझे.
Forget the null command available.
That's big.
1 away from the Hunter's Fury, 2 off the pit. Very good position to be in here. Crispy shots from 7 to find 2. Alorante with a great catch as well, actually not allowing LaRock to slip away from this. The buy is still going to be there, semi-protected, especially with a Blade Storm of their own on the side of BBL. Maybe looking to replicate that split once more. They flash in here with a reveal behind it.
Still 2 players here, 3 players here for Pacific. This is wild.
No.
A lot on the play here. It's Messi, LaRock with 2, 7.
Okay, OP. Nice.
He is still fighting. But it's a 3v2. The numbers are still there for BBL. They're on the site. They're looking
But बाकी मैंगो हैं दोनों.
Spots him down toward middle. Loiter gonna even catch a glimpse of Valorante on 10 HP.
Valorant is good as dead. 10 HP है bro तू. अभी इन तीनों को वन टैप करेगा. Okay, रोज ने प्लांट कर दिया. और ये सेव करने जा रहा. Nice.
Down at 350, CNED at 600. They're still in a weird spot in terms of the finances. BBL able to explode back into double doors. 7 shining in that situation. Once again, it's just not enough. Even able to stick the res, I believe, onto the rock in that engagement. BBL finding 11 here.
It just feels like a war of attrition at this point, right?
Yeah,
When you get to
I mean,
11
I'm looking as well at
the
Crevin's.
buy.
Crevin's potentially going to find a pit here in the next round. Got a Hunter's Fury, got a Blade Storm. Some big tools at their disposal to get this one across the line.
It's really hard for Pacific from this point onwards. Okay, they do keep the op. That is going to be kept in check. Gosh. Surely a timeout for Pacific here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got to be ahead of this. Talked about the previous being crucial, but this one even more so.
Oh, God.
That was mental from the rock, by the way.
This, both of them, right? Just blow for blow here. That was just... It's a treat to watch. I know if you're a Pacific fan, that's probably going to sting a bit, but...
Again, similar to what we were saying yesterday, right? You come into this with a very tough opening matchup for Pacific. We're just looking for some positives, and I think we've absolutely got them today. I mean, even so, you look back on kickoff.
I really want अपना Pacific को like comeback के लिए.
The bar is a little weird for Pacific in terms of we just want to see him.
मैं चाहता हूँ कि Pacific जो है अपना comeback करे.
This is really clear. And sadly, as you said, outside of a couple of map wins, they did go winless. They didn't really get to convert on any of those, but we saw some real good potential in the players. We're like, okay, if they get everything online, if everything kind of lines up, they could be a bit of a threatening team. I'd be a bit nervous to come up against these guys. We don't really know how BBL matches up with the rest of the pack now either, right? It's a brand new start. It's stage 1, so everything kind of gets a bit reset. But Pacific look a different beast in my eyes compared to what we saw initially. This is much more consistent in what they're doing, but BBL have also come in swinging, right? They have started to get online here. We're seeing a couple of their players really find their footing. Lovers Rock, for example, had a brutal start in the first half. Now, so looking much better, but at 11-7, the scoreline is the big factor here. Still with a purchase to play with Pacific. We go back in. Oh, an instantaneous Hunter's Fury, and BBL gonna find 2. It's CNED trying to make some magic happen. He's in the right place, but look at what he's waiting. He's got his number down to a T. We've seen a TP like this before. Cancelled last time.
Oh no.
There we go. Okay. That's 3v2. I guess you got to pull out all the stops now, right?
We'll get an upgrade here for sure. Gonna opt to hold on to the rifle, maybe go for a Vandal instead. Rose will get the plant.
Deploying drone.
Pause for thought here. She showed towards the drone here. Ninja's able to get ahead of it, but Loiter to shut that down. Just Cupid now in a 1v3.
Yeah, and isolated by the fragment, they couldn't really.
Well, nice win for BBL, bro.
Rounds. The war of attrition looks to be potentially won here. Pacific, it's now back to the wall sort of stuff. This is very difficult. The buy is not going to be brilliant.
Funky as hell now.
Yeah. Oh, they've got a couple of ults though, so maybe they could do something with that.
Aloante does have a pit 7, an old command CNED with a Blade Storm, so you're absolutely right. An opportunity for sure, but trailing by 5 here. Lovers Rock able to take his spot back at the top of the board. Poor BBL. Certainly hit his stride here in map 2.
That's the early note on the Blade Storm as well. CNED going to be seen, and I think 7 noted at the same time, so that might give away a bit of the idea. Lovers Rock though, slow progress, steady. Be careful around that corner. Much slower round now. There's question marks across the map, causing Ninja to go and have a little bit of a look down middle. We're just trying to set some of these players up, set up CNED to get a bit of something going. The timing here is going to be pretty tough. There's 3 players in mid, up against 2 CNED over the wall. It's not good. The judge, that's what's gonna do it. A judge and a sheriff are the key components in taking down BBL in this round.
Got to fight to get the spike back now. Rose and Lovers Rock a little disconnected from this. They take a miracle to dig it out of this spot. Still looking for CNED.
You're on for the angle.
30 seconds left.
Okay, Lovers Rock, 1v3 with an op. Just don't line up. There we go. Pacific, even with less, making it count. Up to 8. Do it again.
I mean, you got a few more times to be honest with you.
मैंने 4 दफ़ा यही काम दोबारा करना है.
For BBL, they still alright? I think they
अगर
should
यहाँ से
be, but
BBL ये वाला
They're
राउंड
fairly
हारती है ना,
comfortably, but they've not got many more to give away in this situation. The Rock just gets
उनसे बड़ा भी
wrist
सी कोई
broken
नहीं
by
है.
CNED.
oh, both POVs.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
no slow-mo on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely
Generational
stuff.
hater from the
Yes.
replay ops. Okay, early knife. Not going to be too much of a problem yet. We're going to note 2 close by. So going to leave Lovers Rock on his own. Actually
Thrown
going to have the
into
out
this.
drone, yeah, so they might be committing through. No, going to back away. A little bit of work done by Creven here in middle. And they're going roaming over towards elbow.
I think Lovers Rock going to try and play spoiler on this pit. Maybe catch a rotation on the other side of this. If BBL can find a kill, find a point of weakness here towards this B-side hold. Seven and
Yeah, they're both reading
both
it.
postured up here.
Right here.
Well, Rose reading the situation very well, going to flash out.
Oh, it is outrageously good for the Rock there.
Spoiler on the pit, Lovers Rock.
Yeah, it's got to be CNED to try and stop the flood.
Nice.
Connection on the first, gonna need a couple more, but you're right, it's Lovers Rock on spoiler, catching him in the heels. Leaving CNED and Cupid in a world of trouble.
They got a ton of space to rotate
30
away from this as
seconds
well. Now going to put LaRock in a position
La
to
Rock
play
down
spoiler
है.
elsewhere.
Like
Nasty
it's
push
like
and pull
basic.
game, this one now.
Cupid
For
has to go
15 HP होगा वो maximum.
huge in. You want to get him
20 कर
ahead
लो
of this plant.
अच्छे दिनों में.
Ideally, but Lovers Rock going to spot him.
And just the pit to allow the cross, he is going to have to work for his dinner. 13 seconds.
No,
they need to get
bro.
the plant down, but
10 seconds
again,
left.
Cupid, I don't know what you're meant to do here. There's so much to handle. Lovers Rock tipping the scales so heavily in their side, and CNED, nothing to do but die.
Nice win for the BBL. GG.
13-8, a 2-0 affair. But Mike, this was a competitive game.
It certainly was. A big positive here for Pacific. To draw blood at least. Really, I mean, taking BBL to their limit on map 1 and still showing resistance here on one that kind of fits the personality of BBL in map 2. Good to see BBL continue with a similar sort of trend. I'm not necessarily sold that they've completely reset.
चलो यार अगर मैं शायद दोबारा लाइव करूं अपना उसके लिए वो संडे